I believe. As you guys can see, we are knocking down hay up in the new 40-acre field, and I'm just about done for the day. I've been out here since 11:30, and it is currently almost 5 o'clock. So we got down a lot of hay today. Very minute amount of troubles. Basically, the 492 is in dire need of 2 new belts. Probably more or less the belt, definitely for the head, the rotating head, whatever you want to call it. I already have the belt for the sickle, so I'm gonna have to order one tomorrow for the rotating head. Right. So basically, I'm looking at probably what I got down here today. Legit, we're gonna be close to 100 bales. I'm hoping to bail Tuesday. A little bumpy, not too bad though. It's a really nice field actually. A little more weeds than I expected, but weed cows, I'm not complaining about that. This is going to be alright hay for these guys. They're going to be happy with it. They're going to enjoy it. So, I don't even know if I got half of this field done. There is still a lot of acres left to mow. But about what I got down here is about what I can handle personally myself for the weather we got coming up. So what we're gonna do is make this last pass around, and basically what it boils down to is to go around the outside of this field once. It takes almost 20 minutes. On the very outside of it, it was about 19 minutes, just a little over. So it's quite a big field. I looked it up on the app that I have, where you can take geographic photos, basically like Google Maps, and map out what you're doing, and you can get acreage. And I'm looking at 32 acres when I'm mowing. So no, I just wanted to drop in. I'm sorry I didn't get up on here, and wish everybody a happy 4th of July. It was a very, very busy week. We had a lot going on, so we finally got our window to start doing hay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to start knocking down some hay. We're going to put some round bales away. Hopefully the round baler is fixed. I got everything back together. We'll see. We'll be bailing Tuesday, and we'll find out for sure. So, but other than that, everything's great, guys. Just popping in, checking in on everybody, saying hello. It's been a while since I posted a video, so no, I think this will be all right. Like I said, my back's a little sore. It's been a long week, and over this tractor for almost 6 hours. Like I said, just a couple small things I got to do, and I got to replace the, I don't want to call it a GIC fitting thing, the hydraulic fitting off of the mower that goes to the tractor. I believe it's starting to get a little wore out. I hope that's what it is, and it's leaking, so we're losing hydraulic fluid back there. Not a whole lot, but enough to notice it. And those 2 belts. So hopefully before the weekend I can get all that done. But it looks like maybe Friday I'll be able to mow some more hay after I go home from work. And we got a good Saturday, Sunday. Get a little more of this field done. So just figured I bring you guys along here on the last trip of the night around this field. So we made it around 16 times. So we'll be able to double everything up, and we'll be able to go around this field 8 times with the round baler, and I bet you there's going to be a good 12 to 15 bales one time around. So it's going to be quite a bit of hay. Well, other than that, guys, I hope everybody enjoyed their 4th of July, like I said, you know, was a really good family time, really good get-together family time, and no more playing now, guys. Basically back to the grindstone, and we're going to try to get a bunch of hay put away this week. Add up to our winter feed. Got to make sure we have enough feed for these animals this winter. So, I guess that being said, guys, if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I look forward to talking to y'all real soon. Okay, guys, gals, I cleaned the shit that was on my face. Yes, it was grease. It was nothing else. It was grease, I promise. But we're going to get this thing unhooked so I can get the tractor, take it back to the house, and fuel it up for tomorrow's episode, which will be tending the hay out. I was thinking possibly doing it tonight, but you know what? We got a lot of rain this earlier week, and I believe I'm going to... Basically, I windrowed everything really tight, as you can see. And so there's lots of dry room for the grass, basically. So that's what we're going to do. There is some spots here in this field that are pretty wet. So I'm going to let it dry for a day, and then when I get home from work, I'll run around this field. Probably should take just a little over 2 hours and get this tedded out. And hopefully Tuesday, the way things have been working out so far this year, hopefully Tuesday, my wife, who's off, can, if I have the Ford with the rake already hooked up for her to go, I'll have the baler hooked up to this Monday night. Basically, when I get home from work, hopefully I can start baling. That's kind of what we're hoping, for this to be dry. If not, we got Wednesday too, so we'll just have to scurry our asses off getting shit put away, but not too worried about it. That was a really nice green color to this. There's not a whole lot of dead stuff. Like I said, there's a multitude of weeds and stuff in this, because this field, I don't know how you want to say if it's been neglected. It just hasn't seen fertilizer. I know I haven't seen really anybody spreading any kind of manure or anything up here, so this field hasn't seen a lot of help, but the cows are going to enjoy this stuff. I'm pretty positive. So, and there's a lot of it, so it's going to really help us. So yeah, I'm going to get this unhooked and head on home and do chores. But thank you guys for coming along. We are done, like I said, mowing hay today. Like I said, maybe Friday we'll start mowing some more of this field. But tell you what, guys, it's pretty big. It's bigger than I expected. I didn't think it would take almost 20 minutes to get around this field one time. Fourth gear, that's traveling 4.2 miles an hour. So pretty big. But other than that, really basically the only thing we got to do here to fold this up is I don't like, because the hydraulics will leak down on this, and I don't like my cutter bar sitting on the grass in the mud, especially if it ain't working. Friction, you know, cleaning itself off. If it's just sitting there, I'm not a big fan of that. So, and then all we got to do is yep, she's leaking. Reach in the cab there and release the hydraulic remote so the deck's all the way down. Just like that. Alright, I'm exhausted. It was a long night last night. So, we are done. We're unhooked. This thing's ready to sit for the night. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to shut you guys off, and I'm just going to clean all the loose hay and stuff off on the cutter bar down underneath there. Moisture, just, I don't know. I just like to keep that stuff clean. And I got a little bit of fluid film inside the cab, and probably what I'll do is I'll spray that whole guard and everything with fluid film. That's just common practice that I've always done. I like to keep that stuff heavily oiled, and fluid film to me acts as a good oiling purpose. So I'm going to fluid film the crap out of this tonight. It's going to be sitting until at least Friday. So I love this shit. This is awesome. Okay, you guys got to watch me crawl around in the grass like a moron and spray the shit out of this, but that's just kind of the way, I don't know. When you got older stuff, you want to make it last, and to me, I feel doing that kind of stuff might help prolong its life here on Pugu Farms. So, if a little bit of fluid film, I don't know. I like to keep that stuff lubricated. I hate to see the shit rust. I mean, we already have to worry about enough rust here in western New York. I don't need my farm equipment rusting, so I like fluid film. For those of you who aren't familiar with fluid film, it's a protective surface coating, basically. A lot of vehicles around here in the winter get fluid film, the frames do, because it prevents the salt from penetrating into the steel. Messy stuff, especially when you get it on your hands, but works out pretty good. So, yeah, basically we'll be hooking up to the tedder tomorrow night, and I think I'm going to let my wife, if she's interested, I'll let her rake with 5610, and she can have everything ready for me when I get home Tuesday. I guess, that being said, guys, I've already said everything once before, so I'm not going to repeat myself, but hope you all have a wonderful day, and I look forward to talking to you all.